Hi guys, CFC Overseas. This is a new channel starting up for all those European continental fans that don't really get a voice in the UK because they can't go and see every single game. When you live, well, for my part, I live in Belgium. Going to see every game is expensive. I can afford to probably go and see 2 or 3 a year per season. So I do watch every game I can on TV. I have the channels on purpose, just so that I can follow. Been a Chelsea supporter since the 90s. Got a few of them here in Brussels actually, quite surprised to find that out. And then I joined a supporters club here in Belgium called the Mighty Blues of Belgium. They have quite a few thousand fans now. They're the biggest overseas supporters group for Chelsea in Europe, and I've been following for a long time, since before Abramovich, so I'm not a bloody plastic before anybody starts. I used to watch when it was Vialli, Zola, Di Matteo, Rod Hullett, Graham Lasso, Tor Andre Flo, Jimmy Hasselbank. Then our Russian boss came on and we started winning a lot. And that's exactly the problem now. We are used to winning a lot. And when I watched the match yesterday, what I saw was Arsenal 2.0. That was embarrassing. That was shocking. Terrible performance. I haven't seen Chelsea play that bad since the team gave up on Mourinho, and before that, bloody hell, it was a long time. I mean, that was embarrassing. We didn't even try. We just kicked the ball back to them, basically. Some of the players yesterday, oh my god, I don't even know where to start anymore. Because the thing is, when it was Bakayoko, we were blaming him. But I mean, you look at some of the other players; they ain't doing too well either. Moses is shit. He can't hold a ball to save his life. Pedro, I don't know what the hell he was doing yesterday. But in general, he's not that brilliant. Anyway, I mean, for a winger, he's getting on now. I mean, he's not young, and I don't know why we didn't keep Masonda and keep trying with him. He showed talent and promise and all. I just watched that team yesterday, and it was actually worse for me to see that 1-0 defeat against City than it was watching the Bournemouth and the Watford game. It hurt more because there was no fight. They didn't try. It looked like fucking Arsenal. But not like the great Arsenal, Thierry Henry and all that crap. I'm talking about this period of Aaron Ramsey and, oh god, Ozil and all the other crappers that can't win a game to save their lives. I mean, we look like Arsenal. It was embarrassing. We're supposed to be the champions. We're supposed to be the best team in England for the moment. Well, we all know that City are right now, but I mean, oh my god. Christensen is good, but he's not ready yet. He's good, he's got the talent, he's just not there yet. He's not there, and he's not going to... I mean, he's good against the smaller teams, but you can't chuck him against the Barcelonas and the Cities yet. That's 2 major mistakes already. Bakayoko, don't know why the fuck we wasted any money on him. He's garbage. That game yesterday, it pissed me off, but in general, the team this season has pissed me off. It has really, really pissed me off. And I'm not the only one here. I've been talking to other fans who live here, and it's embarrassing. People are they're taking the mick. We look goddamn awful. The thing is, I also believe that the fact that Kante wasn't in the team yesterday obviously made a bit of a difference. Because I'm wondering why maybe that Conte played more defensively because of the fact that Conte wasn't in the team. But nah, that's no excuse for playing like that. We have Hazard, he's the best player in the Premier League. We've got Willian, who's banging form at the moment. Why are we not attacking? Why the hell were we not playing a striker, or even two? Fuck, we could have chucked Giroud and Morata on. But no. We played a shitty game, an embarrassing game, and it's pretty much summed up our season in all. I was watching the reviews from the other guys yesterday. Eunice saying that he'd already predicted it, and yeah, he did, and yeah, well, we all knew it was coming. I actually expected us to get in, well, for them to knock in a few more, but I expected us to fight, to try, to score even at least one goal. You know, a consolation goal, for Christ's sake. When you're watching that was just terrible. Conte, I mean, I was a supporter of him, and I kept saying we should keep him. We should fight for it to keep our manager, stop changing all the time. But he doesn't even look like he cares anymore. He looks like he's given up. I mean, do we really want a manager who just... doesn't look like he gives a damn anymore. Now, I read this morning something about him insulting journalists or something, saying they're stupid. I haven't read all of that yet, so I'll get the details before I say anything else. But I mean... we haven't got much left now, honestly. It's the Barcelona game is pretty much it. We have to win against Spurs and Liverpool if we want to stay in the top four or get back into the top four, and that is definitely not guaranteed. The Barcelona game is going to be the toughest game of the season, and I do not think we will win, and most people I talk to don't think we'll win either. This is not the Chelsea that we've grown accustomed to with Abramovich in charge. Maybe that is the problem. The team has become soft. There's no spine anymore. No JT, no Frank. Drogba's gone, Czech's gone. The team just looks weak. Weak. When Kante is not in midfield, it looks awful. Fabregas looked completely out of his depth yesterday, by the way. But in general, he's just not doing the top-on job at the moment. Morata, I'm sorry, people will disagree with me, will tell me that I'm talking out my arse. But he was definitely not worth the money we paid for him. And we should just ship him off back to Spain or Italy for... even if we have to take a 20 million loss on him, just fuck off. Giroud is actually not too bad. I was actually surprised because I wasn't really a big supporter of the idea of buying him. But he's actually done pretty well. He looks like he wants it, which actually is something I admire. He actually looks like he wants it. He wants a goal. He tries the assist. He'll go for it. And he's that big number 9 target man. Okay, he's no Didier, but I mean, he's good. We've got some good players, but we need to chuck half the team out. And we're buying mid-range players to fill in the blanks and to come off the bench, like Danny Drinkwater or Zappacosta. Barkley. Why the fuck did we spend 15 million on Barkley? 15 million was probably too much for Barkley. Imagine at one point they were asking 50 million for him. I just don't recognise this Chelsea anymore. This is why I had to make this video, because I've been wanting to make a channel for a while, and a few mates of mine are in it on it as well. And I didn't think I'd have to make it with a negative start, but that bad match was so bad yesterday. I had to say something. It's just wrong. We're Chelsea Football Club. We cannot lose in that manner. We cannot lose without a fight. Lose, fine, fair enough. If the team's better than us, that's alright. But fight. Give it a shot. Kick some arse. Go in those nasty tackles. Send some players flying. The Chelsea way, the old way. What we watched yesterday, that's not Chelsea. And now the controversial thing I'm going to say is, Conte, you got to go, mate. You don't give a fuck anymore. Honestly, neither do I. Fuck off. Let's hope Enrique comes in the summer. We'll just go back to our good old 2-year rotation system. Happy days. Well, anyway, that's it. Thumbs up if you agree with me on my points on the video. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. CFC Overseas. We'll be doing this after every game now, and sometimes in the week if we can get in contact with some of the other Chelsea supporters groups in the UK. Anyway, thanks. That's all from now. Big Chris signing out. Come on, you Blues.